It's time to suspend your disbelief once again. Welcome back, everyone. This is your goddess, Sarah, bringing you once again back into One Shot. Hope you all are taking good care of yourselves. Let's save this world, alright? Oh, the music is so good. Alright, time to finish talking to the rest of these guests. Looks like I have to cancel my appointment. This stinks. Just asleep on their feet. With the world being the way it is now, I'm just really glad the author was able to write it down, all this stuff, before everything went off the rails. Another group of evacuees should be arriving soon. I hope my friends are okay. Wonder where the author is. Apparently, he just kinda stopped showing up. The head librarian says he's still getting his manuscripts, but no one's seen him in person in so long. So, many people have been assuming the worst. You're going through all these pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. The author is an artist too, you know? I could tell, yeah. Monitoring. Looks like our scouting unit. That is the pound key, right? No. Is that... I can never remember, but... A27 is still doing okay. I've psyched myself out. Gimsh. I had to leave my aquarium behind when they were sounding the sirens earlier. I wish I had time to rescue my fish. So, hey. It's comforting to see the faith you have in Sarah, Messiah. That's why I won't lose hope either. Good on ya, mate. Oh, I sounded British there. Oh no. World is, I suppose, Australian. I'm blaming my wife for that one. The world is ending. What are we gonna do? What? Do you need something? No? Suit yourself. But, just so you know, due to recent events, the restriction on noise level in the library has been lifted. So I won't be kicking people out like earlier, like before. What? You think I'm gonna be thrown out back out just because I'm some delinquent stuck doing community service? Oh goodness. I hope I'm not too loud, by the way. I see my audio's peaking pretty bad. I just have a lot of energy and I have a nice little teen here next to me. To be fair, I did not sleep at all last night, so... I'll make sure I grab a nap after recording. No? Good, because I'm not. Oh, hello! The library is currently being used as a shelter right? Lots of squares are starting to show up on the streets. I know. I said screens there at first. Whoops. The library was built fairly recently, you know? Shortly after the first squares appeared, they wanted to build something that could withstand partial collapse. The architects used the newest, strongest materials they had. Thank goodness for that. Yeah, that's some foresight. Evening news. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning up a storm and my eyes hurt. Great. I probably could use eye drops, but I am so terrible at using them on myself. Everything is terrible. That is the news. Soda can. Reading helps get my mind off things. See, you're still scared of ladders. Oh, hello, person. Hi. Reshelving in progress. Watch out for potential falling books. I will. Yep, still scared of ladders. Honestly, I am too. I am like legitimately so terrified of heights. And I have to be, like, very restrained in order to look down. Plane doesn't bother me. It's when I can see the ground clearly still. It's when it bothers me. Nah. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel safer in a plane than in a building. Hello, person. This is the library / temporary shelter. Gotta head for the tower. I also can't help but notice that we don't have, any more items from the sun. That's not good. Oh. Squares are here too. Oh yeah, we gotta speak to the fox. Back alleys it is. The aquarium. Big fish tank. Finch. Nope, no going that way. And the box was up here. You're here! Niko. Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. The clock room? Oh, can't go in the dude's house. Can't rob it like we did before. These kind of remind me of the tears from In Stars in Time, just being seemingly randomly placed just to get in the way. Oh, these foxes are really adorable. The fox in their little glowing third eye. We're supposed to go to the... Cannot fast travel right now. The clock room is where we're supposed to go. Where's the clock room? Am I stupid? Like, I could go up the tower, but that feels like the wrong way to go right now. I love how the only place we can go into anymore is the fish room. Yeah, have a little fox companion. Fops, 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 fops. Do you need something? Please approach from the front. The archive room is currently being used as an infirmary. We apologize for the inconvenience. It's okay. Oh, what book did Cedric take? The author's book about the creation of the Propapon. You know, the first robot you met in our world. Yeah. Oh. The book was quite detailed, too. It would have been useful to your friend, I think. Yeah. Please be careful out there. So, where am I supposed to go? I don't think I'm supposed to go up the tower, because they said clock room. Was there a clock room? What classroom? Such a flicky tail. I love how foxes have that cute little white poof on the end of their tail. More of the squares. So we're supposed to oh, is it referring to the ones at the top of the elevator? Let's see if this elevator works. Yep. Alright, so that was it. Where are the other two? Prototype, Cedric? They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in a lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh. No. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Niko. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in the world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives there might be behind each window. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. Aww. It was depressing for me at first too, you know? Knowing that all this is, well, fake, simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. Feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh, the Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from the other time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But, thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long, it was simply ingrained in his work. Huh. And all the machines are built with the fundamental flaw. Never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. And of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the World Machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately. Sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. The central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. As you can see, the physical manifestation of that everywhere now. The squares? That's the world machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows. Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Now, is there a way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. Odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming. I've heard that word so many times. I don't even know it's complicated and that it has to do with robots, but for once, I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They'll always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this is more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. Can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thingy? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. The strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. We've seen a bit of this from a certain famous AI. But especially with it constantly being able to just ignore the filters that are set on it. Oh. By the way, it's starting to believe itself as a real valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine living person, even knowing they are not. We need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Cerebellite know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know? He did what he could to establish new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But, as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it's usually restrained itself when you're in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. Now the other two are gone, I don't even know how we're going to get you there. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. You two made it! You guys are okay? Yep! When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough, and it actually didn't take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines here. All I had to do was scan the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. Oh, preparation. The mother of convenience. To take a little bit of my Sona lore, my Sona is a goddess made by over-preparation. Someone who prepared so many fail-safes and backup plans that it resulted in an impossible web of immortality that sucks up more and more things into its immortality, which each one of those living things becomes part of the immortality itself, reinforcing the system. A spiral. A pyramid? Not so much a pyramid, but more of a sphere, constantly growing in mass. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Niko. Full RPG party time. 4 characters, let's go. And one of them is just an actual fox with a third eye. Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us all to be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain. But basically my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a text file in as its shell. But to get to them we need to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will... Confused cat noises. Yeah, so basically each one of them has hidden in their very being a part of a key. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Cerebellite's machine. Oh. And when you enter these portals, we will be sent to that location. Wherever that is. I'm sure Cerebellite already is pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. But this time, Cerebellite would need to move around some things as well. Specifically by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does Cerebellite know where these portals lead, at least? You should probably ask Cerebellite on this. Right. Hold on. The journal has started glowing again, Cerebellite. Documents, my games, one shot. Yeah, I have a feeling. This one's green. This one is configured for my code, I think. This one is red. This one would be made for me, then. This one is blue. That's mine, then. Alright. Then I go into the file. If my file explorer wants to open, there we go. Documents. My games. One shot. And then it's got a document named key. Put me in the big portal. It says if you it's just a text document that says put me in the big portal. Alright. Paste. It also has their sprites in here, too. I don't think I'm supposed to move those over, though. That would lead to a disastrous situation. I'm sure. And then the door opens. I'll have to look to see what happens during the time I was moving documents. Oh, that was a unique sound. Oh, now this is the security room. Oof. Oof, forgive the big ol' yawn. You're here, that was quite peculiar. I'll say. Hey, this is... the world machine. They're watercolor sticks. Big book on the table. Big inkwell. Lots of documents. Folder in this paper. Black clovers in a glass case. Big detailed drawing of a machine with lots of TV screens. That's called a blueprint, Niko. So that's what a blueprint is. Shelf full of books. Big photo. Wait, no, it's a painting. It's hard to tell at first. Oh, I love realistic paintings. They're so cool sometimes. Stack of books. Tea set. Big glass tea set on the table. I'd love a glass tea set. I've got myself a big French press that can make almost 2 liters of tea in a single go. It is awesome. I guess it's technically a French press, but it is rated for the heat, so you can use it to make tea as well. Tea just sounds really nice right now. Too bad there's no water in here. Damn. It's a piece of amber on a string, just like the necklace the robot lady showed me. The bulletin board with lots of papers on it. It's a shelf full of books. Wonder if I could be sentimental. Nope, can't be sentimental. The foot pilot's helmet. Alright. No point holding back. This place contains a lot of memories. I'm grateful to see it again. This is my father's study. Feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us. Yeah. And well, best for last, you little fox. This room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but Cerebite should still remember what to do here. And I gotta press X. Alright. Guess we'll be back in a second then. Suppose I'll keep talking while I'm busy rebooting the game. I hope you all are taking good care of yourselves. Maybe get yourself a nice glass of tea. Yep, it's still displaying properly. Niko's being adorable being again. Huh. I love their little kitten self. Oh. Where are we? Oh, this is... It's pictures of us. I know it's really pixelated, but it's us. Yeah, it's pictures of us going through the different areas, or someone with the sun. Yeah, that's the puzzle. That's the light sheet puzzle. It's walking on the drawbridge. Yeah, these are just all the memories. Oh. purple squares this time. That? Niko? Huh? Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Why did you come here? Can't you see? This disruption, the squares. They're closing in. Niko, please. Get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know? Oh, I'm sorry, It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Niko. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine. You know my original name. How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype, they're all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I understand a lot of it, but the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you. When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside my protocol. The session was never supposed to happen the way that it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Alright. Rue told me about something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we could meet. My creator, yes. Cerebellite listened to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back in the mines, I remember, Cerebellite did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? Oh, poor digital Niko. Don't cry. What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... I'm... The squares. Rue told me it was your own code going bad, but that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was. At first it was intentional. During testing, long before he realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape, blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. So you accidentally killed anyone that learned of your existence. Oof, that's brutal. Accidentally, too. Nothing you could do to stop it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know? And I almost endangered my creator, too. I was I was so scared, Niko. I know, you're upset because you want to put living people in danger. You don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but oh, I had no way to be sure. But Cerebite brought you back anyway. Niko, all I want for you is to wake up back in your worlds. But I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending of your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it was supposed to be? It's far too late for that. Part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun in the summit, and then the credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you were supposed to be unable to leave. And why is it that you can't do it now, Niko? My code is gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, I don't know. Sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I'm a machine, Niko. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought the life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world, it isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they're code too, you know this. Their behavior all derived from predetermined matrix of actions. All extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though. You're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know, you said the session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah. So if the session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how did the people know how to respond? Gotcha. You said it yourself. When you didn't know what was happening, you kind of just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant to get and hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they're real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know, too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described. How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember. Ruth said the world was never designed to put me in danger. The creator wouldn't do that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside the code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady, prototype. Taming is when a real person that cares about you, right? That's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know Cerebellite does too. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Cerebellite would keep coming back? Why would you think Cerebellite would restart even after the ending? I think Cerebellite wants to save the both of us. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here, take the sun. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Niko, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine. It's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Hey, Cerebellite, did you see that? The squares just... It happened again? I think something's making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Yeah, after all, we've not touched them ourselves. Cerebellite, I think it's working. Niko's right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remember what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Niko will be able to reach the tower summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Niko will go back to where it all began. And then Niko will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Niko wakes up back home, the world will only exist as a memory. For Niko, a dream. For thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. But as long as Niko remembers this place, as long as you can remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Niko's journey, they're all in the next room. I would have put them back to where they were, where they belong, but not yet. I think Niko should see them again first. Please say a goodbye to Niko for me. Messiah? Robot lady! You're okay. I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me. But then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from, anyway? The room where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code went bad. Think it's restoring it all. Must have been why the squares were going away, Cerebellite. And that's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code, too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure I should tell you about this, but... What's that in the distance? Looks like a few more people are showing up. Are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Cerebellite, let's go take a closer look. Programming. You two did an amazing job. Awesome artwork. Awesome character designs. Amazing George's design. Elizabeth. Liz. Robot, hello. Hi, I cannot move. Oh yeah, guess there's no water here. That's fine. The head engineer can help me later. Soundtrack. Awesome work on the soundtrack. It's been great. Hello, Messiah. Plant lady, but I thought you... It wasn't even squares that did it. No, I just wanted to see you both again. Just wanted to say thank you. Ah, yay, the greeter bot. Off you go, Messiah. Testers did some work. You two. Niko, you're okay too. How did you guys just get here? I think so. The squares started multiplying around the islands after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Almost tried to save me, but then we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life for sure. Oh. Say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? Lula. We're not dead. Wait, are we? Good. Question. Love how Niko's eyes shifted between the good and question. Hey, Servite, are we gonna be okay? They're fine, Niko. Everyone is fine. The world machine will send them home soon. Oh. Well, Servite says you're not dead. Phew. They also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo. Guess you're leaving us now? So glad we met you, Niko. Same. I wonder if any of the others had additional dialogue. Off you go, Messiah. Obviously not you. Off you go now. The head engineer can help me now. Nope. You wandered around. So, you, Silver? I don't believe I've ever actually properly introduced myself. Sorry for that. It's fine. I'm Niko, by the way. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Yay, we got their name. At long last. Silver. Alright, back to running. The guard bot on the top floor. Off you go, Messiah. Testers of the original one-shot, hell yeah, all these people. It's you. Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay too. After the whole elevator thing, that was the most awkward elevator ride I've ever been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. The squares, started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. And they kept filling the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. Oh no, a workaholic. A worse fate than death. Oh. Thank you for playing. No, thank you for making an amazing game. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, not as the result of an error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine, being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. I couldn't have said it better myself. So do you like being a robot? Why this all of a sudden? Well, I'm gonna leave soon, so I just wanted to ask one more question. There aren't many robots in my home world. It's nice. Suppose it's alright. That's a tough question, Niko. I mean, do you like being a person? Of course. Wait, why do you two answer my robot question too? They are technically robots too. Don't worry about it. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? Mm-hmm. It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you're ready. Goodbye, Niko. Now I gotta talk to you. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Niko. I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time, just by Cerebellite and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here, after all. Yes, we did, both of us. Never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing the idea out there. Cerebellite, Niko, we are forever in your debt. I'm glad we could help. Thank you for everything, Niko. We'll miss you. Yeah, we will. You adorable fox. Thank you for everything, Niko. Time to save this world. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Cerebellite. Here goes nothing. The sun is back. The squares are gone. The world's piecing itself back together. Playing this just after In Stars and Time is a bit rough. It did not have the emotional impact of Stars and Time for me, but it's still a great story. And all the cool creatures we met along the way. This is the room I first woke up in. Cerebellite, are you still there? Cerebellite? Yes? Cerebellite! I think it worked. It did. The sun is back. And I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? Guess we should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? Looks like one of those portals we saw on the way back to in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Ah, Cerebellite. This isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this is gonna be the last time, won't it? Unfortunately, it won't. It will be, Niko. I love you. And I'll miss you. I don't think we'll ever get to see each other again after this. And what will become of the world? After all we've been through, after everything we've done, I still don't know. This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your heart, in your memory. They'll be in my memory too. I promise I'll never forget this world. Promise I'll never forget you, Cerebellite. And I promise to never forget you either, Niko. So, take care of yourself, okay? I will. You do the same. You too. Goodbye, Niko. I love you. Goodbye, Cerebellite. And Niko walks all the way off my screen. Oh, I wish I was screen recording. Niko walked, and they continued moving down the screen. And that's it for one shot. Just gonna listen to this music just a little longer. I said I wasn't gonna tear up, but I am a little. I miss them. I'm gonna miss these characters. I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I'll see you when I see you, snacks.